Hey guys, this is going to be a video for comparing my Turquoise Cambridge, which I believe is the best old school. I honestly like it better than all of my fonts, so even modern ones. The font is amazing once you start using this Bible. It is so hard to look at any other Bible as normal. So today we're going to have the Sovereign, R.L. Allen Sovereign. This is my wife's Allen Thin Line, and I no longer have my Brown 53, so I can't compare that one, even though it had different text to it. Than these two, they're still comparable in size and stuff, so I'm sorry about that, but that one's gone. And so I'll compare it with the Thompson, the Turquoise from Church Bible Publishers, and then a couple small, the Cameo, the Clarendon, and then a modern font from the Spurgeon, which is an 11 point, I think. So this is supposed to be an 11 point font. It is a very clear, rich, just a beautifully bold, clear font. And comparing it to other fonts, it just, other than the Allen, I think it's the best font on the market. It's just, I love it. I'm so addicted to this Bible. And I know people are like Quintel fans, but once I had the Quintel and seen that it's not a very bold font, the Quintel has a very, it's kind of a grayish kind of tone to their font, and I don't really care for it. But my biggest deal with Skylar is that everything is paragraph form, and I like verse by verse. So, yeah, for a $200 Bible, you know, I want it to be one that I like if I was to go and buy a premium, guys. Now, these are gifts that I've received from people over the last, few months on my channel and stuff like that, guys. I would say if you're going to go buy a premium and you like the King James, Turquoise all the way. It is awesome. But if you like a lot of references, you're going to get 3 times as much in the Allen, so be aware of that. So anyways, we're going to do some little close-ups here of font for people. Somebody said that I was moving too fast in my last video. That's just the way I do it, brother. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll try to do better with showing these fonts. Everybody knows my style, I guess. That's just the way I do it. I'm not like a tripod kind of guy. I like to give people close-up shots because I'm giving somebody a picture of what their Bible is going to look like when they get it home. So I'll try to remember to slow down to show my fonts, you guys. It's just something that I need to learn how to do and just kind of slow down for you guys. So anyways, here we have the Sovereign long primer up against the Turquoise. So thin this out so you can get the best image you can. I'm going to try to get it down to very thin paper to paper here. That way you're not getting this like overexposed closer edition here. So here you have the Turquoise and the Sovereign. This is the first original Sovereign that came out with the Highland goatskin. As you can see, it's much more bold, the Turquoise, much more better spacing. The paper's a little bit of a different color, but not a lot. It's almost equal, honestly. It's just that opacity. This is a very thin paper, but I tell you what, guys, this is some of the best paper I've had. It handles ink really well. It's just excellent. I love this Turquoise. I can't say it enough. But the Sovereign Allen is one of the best King James Bibles you can get. So, okay, that was the Sovereign. We'll show you the Thin Line Allen. So here we have the Thin Line. Now the Thin Line Allen has, like it says, thin paper, but it is not much thinner than this Turquoise. So see what you will from it. Anyways, it's got it's not a horrible ghosting. It's a good Bible. But when I compare it with my Turquoise, I I love the boldness of the font. Even if it has the same amount of ghosting, you see the text better, as you can see. I mean, look down at that, guys. I mean, I'm trying to see through my camera, and what I can see is a big difference in readability. So that's the thin line. Alan, I'll show you a modern font, which would be the Csv Spurgeon Bible. So you're getting the 2K Denmark, I believe, an 11-point font. And this font actually reminds me, not the font, but the ink, reminds me of the Quintel. This is what I'm talking about. The Quintel has a very nice font too, but it has like this, when you close up with these HD cameras, you're going to always see the ink better. It's going to make it look pop out at you better. But with my naked eye looking down at this text, it has like a grayish kind of hue to it. The cameras like to enhance it, so yes, the camera kind of lies. I'm sorry, but it does, and you can't, it's really hard to show that on film. But believe me, there is a big difference. So as you can see, look at the difference of the text. You're getting pretty much the same size font. It's a different style font, but look at that from a distance, and I'm telling you, with your naked eye, this even looks a little less light. So, big difference. As you come in close here, as you can see, I don't know about you guys, but the font on the right side, it sings to me. This thing makes me want to read God's Word. It is beautiful. I love verse-by-verse format too, so that helps a lot. Here you will have the Church Bible Publisher. Sorry, it's kind of late right now. I'm getting kind of tired. Church Bible Publisher Turquoise. So you're getting the same exact font, and I am telling you guys, Church Bible Publishers did a great job, because now that I have this Turquoise Cambridge, which it has Christ in red, which you don't get. Well, you do get it with Church Bible Publishers, but the quality is really nice on the Cambridge. But you don't get it in this edition, which is the older one from Church, so I can't compare that for you guys. But as for the black text, now this paper does have a shine to it compared to the Cambridge, but I'm telling you guys, Church Bible Publishers just did an awesome job. So as you can see here, the Cambridge is a little bit more black. Now they're both a very bold font, and see, with the Cambridge you don't get that glare as you do with the Church, but this paper has more of a yellow cream color, as you can tell. But guys, you're only paying $70 for this Bible. I think it's like $65 for the red letter right now, so it is amazing. I'll show it from above. It's just amazing what Church gives you for your money. I have no complaints. I love Church Publishers. Here is a Cambridge Cameo. It has a super black print, so you're looking at two of the same brands here. Cambridge and the Cameo. So there's the Cameo font up against. So the Cameo is like I think an 8-point or 9-point font, as far as I know. A bold font, it looks nice, but if you have that Bible, this will give you an idea what the Turquoise is going to look like. Look at the spacing difference, guys. It's just amazing. This is so cluttered. I love the Cameo, but when you compare it to the Turquoise, it's very cluttered. And here is the Clarendon. So, to the middle here somewhere. And just like that, and flip over the page here. Sorry guys, keep it in focus here. I got butterfingers tonight. So I love the Clarendon compared to the Cambridge Cameo. As you can see, I call the Clarendon the mini Turquoise. It is like having a miniature Turquoise, guys. I love it. It has really good spacing in between the text. As a reading Bible, this thing is awesome. I love it. Studying's a little bit hard with the references. I've always had a hard time with these small kind of references, but overall, for having a Bible that you can take with you that has an index and dictionary thing in the back. Awesome little Bible. But the fonts, you can see that. If you have that Bible, then you'll know. And now I will share a Thompson chain, which has an 8.5 font, I believe, in the Thompson. And the boldness is just off the charts with the turquoise. So your Thompson chain is an actual Kirkbride print that Church Bible Publishers prints. They don't print, sorry about that, guys. They bind these. These are a Kirkbride print, and then they send them to Church Bible Publishers, and then they bind them. Comparing it to the Cambridge is just not fair. I love my Thompson chain Bibles. It's an older font. It's just an older font style, thinner, not as bold. You're looking at a $70 Bible, sometimes less, to a $200 Bible. So there you have it, guys. I hope that is a good enough comparison for you to get an idea of how bold and beautiful this font is. Now I'll turn to the red real quick and give you guys a good view of, look at that Christ in red. This is just amazing. It is the best red letter. Compared to the Cameo, it's about equal. It is just crazy red. Now it does fluctuate a little bit. That's a pretty dark page. You have here, it gets a little bit lighter, but not a ton. As you can see, lighter for Cambridge is not really that light. And as I said, the paper does really good with pen. So here I marked in there, and if you see here, you can't hardly even see those lines. They just barely show through. And this is, I believe, 24 GSM, maybe less, 22 or 24. I could be off, give or take, up or down. I know that it's in the 20s somewhere, and it's thin. It is not a thick paper at all, and yet it feels wonderful. And then with your pen, that's with red font behind it, and look at that, guys. That is that's the camera enhancing it. The naked eye is not as bad as that is, and that is amazing. Just love this Bible. I can't get enough of the turquoise. I love it. It's an amazing Bible. If you are looking to save up for a premium and you want a King James, this is the one I recommend. If you don't want a red letter, you're going to have to go with another Bible or get the turquoise from Church Bible Publishers that has a black text. Cambridge right now doesn't have that. Or get an R.L. Allen, but you're not going to get that same bold font, guys. It'll be full bold, but it's going to be cluttered, as I'm saying. So anyways, I hope that helps you out with fonts in the turquoise. Love you guys, and I will see you in my next review of an R.L. Allen that's on the way. I have, I think it's an NASB reader. Not sure what it is. It's going to be a surprise, so it'll be a surprise for me and you guys. So God bless, and see you next time. Bye.